Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest philosophers in history, faced tremendous pressure in his role as emperor, but managed to maintain a calm and wise mind. Through Stoicism, he taught us how to live authentically, overcome difficulties without losing our peace. In this video, we will explore the profound lessons from his meditations, principles that still hold great value today. Let's delve into these teachings and apply them to our lives to become the strongest version of ourselves. 1. Be grateful. Marcus Aurelius once shared, "I am indebted to the gods for having good grandparents, good parents, a good sister, good teachers, good associates, good kinsmen and friends, nearly everything good." In the beginning of Meditations, Marcus expresses gratitude towards all the people who contributed to shaping who he is and the values he holds. This book is not only a tribute but also a lesson in humility and deep awareness of the positive influences in life. Marcus knew that he could not build everything on his own without the help of others. We can learn from this by developing a gratitude journal. Each day, spend a few minutes writing down the things you're thankful for, whether small events or simple moments. If you're having a tough day, remember the good things, like the love of family, close friends, or simply being alive. At first, writing in a journal may seem like another task added to your busy schedule. However, once it becomes a habit, you'll notice the clear benefits: reduced stress, a relaxed mind, and a new, positive perspective on life. As you maintain this habit, you'll gain a deeper understanding of yourself and begin to recognize the gifts life offers, even when they are not grand. It will also help you focus on what truly matters, leading to a more fulfilling and happy life. 2. Accept and appreciate yourself. Marcus Aurelius once said, "I often wonder how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinions of himself than on the opinions of others." The final book in Meditations by Marcus Aurelius explains why we love ourselves the most, yet easily place greater value on others' opinions than our own. He emphasizes that the fate of everyone is the same. Life will come to an end one day. Therefore, it is crucial to accept and appreciate ourselves. We often find it difficult to accept ourselves due to various factors affecting our self-awareness, including how we perceive ourselves and how others judge us. However, only you can decide who you are and what you deserve. If you cannot look at yourself with satisfaction, it may mean you have not yet truly appreciated yourself. The first step towards self-appreciation is building self-confidence. If you lack confidence and have a negative view of yourself, you will easily allow others to diminish your value. The most important thing is to recognize your true worth and believe in your capabilities. 3. Be mindful. Marcus Aurelius said, "Nothing has such power to broaden the mind as the ability to investigate systematically and truly all that comes under thy observation in life." In the third book, Marcus reminds us that paying attention to small details in life can broaden our minds and bring clarity. Mindfulness is not just about observing what is happening around us, but about living in the moment without being distracted or judged by others. Do everything with appreciation and sincerity, without worrying about what others think. Practicing mindfulness means fully focusing on what you are doing without allowing any distractions. To do this, you only need to spend a few minutes each day in a quiet space to connect with what is happening around you without judging or reacting immediately. When you notice yourself making judgments about something, whether it's an image, sound, or feeling, simply acknowledge the thought and let it pass. Allow your mind to return to the present so you can experience life fully without being controlled by negative thoughts or emotions. 4. Revenge is unnecessary. Marcus Aurelius succinctly stated, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In the 6th book of Meditations, Aurelius advises us to let go of thoughts of revenge. Revenge only entangles you in feelings of anger and hurt, creating a cycle of suffering. Instead of continuing this loop, we should seek to live better. Revenge is a natural response when harmed. You may feel anger and desire to retaliate, but doing so only lowers you to the same level as those who have wronged you. Studies show that revenge increases stress and damages health. We must resist this impulse and find ways to correct wrongs more positively. Even though thoughts of revenge may be strong, you do not need to act on them. Recognize that it is merely instinct and refuse to engage in negativity. When you feel the urge for revenge, remember the words of Confucius. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. 5. Show empathy and take care of your life. Marcus Aurelius said, "When people injure you, ask yourself what good or harm they thought would come of it. If you understand that, you'll feel sympathy rather than outrage or anger. Your sense of good and evil may be the same as theirs, in which case you must excuse them, or your sense of good and evil may differ from theirs, in which case they are misguided and deserve your compassion." Is that so hard? In the second book of Meditations, Marcus Aurelius advises us to forgive others because we too have flaws. Empathy helps us face the wrongs of others without anger, and instead, we should understand that they have their own reasons. Rather than reacting negatively, we should nurture tolerance and love. From a young age, we are taught empathy by our families and loved ones. However, as we grow older and life becomes busier, we often forget this lesson. Yet, everyone has room to improve their ability to empathize. This not only helps us forgive others more easily, but also helps us understand and accept ourselves. 6. Be honest, humble, and truthful. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, epithets for yourself: upright, modest, straightforward, sane, cooperative. Try not to exchange for others. In books 9, 10, and 11 of Meditations, Aurelius advises us to live honestly, humbly, calmly, and truthfully. Being honest means living true to oneself and treating others with honesty. It comes from within and is reflected in every action and word. Each action you take or word you speak should accurately reflect what you think and feel. You cannot call yourself honest if you say you enjoy the rainy season when you actually don't. Honesty means expressing your true thoughts and emotions with others. If you need to compliment someone but don't genuinely feel that way, the simplest way is to be truthful. Often, we tell small lies to avoid hurting someone, thinking of it as an act of kindness. However, these lies can negatively affect your sense of self. When even small lies persist, they create insecurity in your mind. To avoid this, practicing honesty with others is crucial, even if the truth may be hard to hear or not what they want. 7. Be patient. Marcus Aurelius said, "Convince them not to, if you can, and if not, remember, the capacity for patience was given us for a reason." In the 7th book of Meditations, Aurelius emphasizes the importance of patience and tolerance. As an emperor, he faced many challenges, from political debates to dealing with demands from family, advisors, and the people. Leadership requires persuasion and handling each situation with caution. Aurelius believed that patience is a valuable gift we have. The world is constantly changing, and therefore we must practice patience in all circumstances. Sometimes, others may speak ill of you, and in those moments, tolerance will be how you maintain calm. Some may take advantage of your patience, but in these situations, it's essential to keep a positive attitude and control your emotions. Practicing patience not only helps you stay calm in all situations, but also reduces stress and anger. Patient people tend to have better health and happiness. Patience is a quality we all need to cultivate to face life with strength and composure. 8. Maintain social relationships. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Men exist for the sake of one another. Teach them then or bear with them." In the 8th book, Marcus asserts that being disconnected from society is like cutting off a part of your own body. Our connection with others and with nature is essential in life. We are social beings, and our instincts drive us to seek, build, and maintain strong relationships. These relationships not only help us feel part of a community, but also nourish our mental well-being. To fulfill this need for connection, we seek relationships through work, education, religious communities, sports, or online platforms. Social relationships are what keep us from feeling lonely and allow us to stay connected with the world. Without these relationships, loneliness can lead to a decline in health and emotional deprivation. Once you've built your social circle, don't forget to make an effort to maintain contact for at least 3 months. Join study groups, sports clubs, or community activities, and always expand your relationships by meeting new people. If after 3 months you find there's no real connection, don't hesitate to change your environment and seek new relationships elsewhere. 9. Practice virtue. Marcus Aurelius said, "Remember this, that every action in life has a dignity and proportion that must be maintained." In the fourth book, Marcus teaches that inner peace is the foundation for finding happiness. When our minds are at peace, we can face any challenge. How others perceive us is beyond our control, but virtue always remains, even if unacknowledged. Live virtuously, use your time wisely, and don't forget to be joyful in all circumstances. Virtue encompasses the moral values needed to live a righteous life. When you practice virtue, you become honest, respectful, courageous, and compassionate. People with virtue focus on doing what is right, rather than waiting for recognition from others. To practice virtue, you must take responsibility for your actions and attitude. While family teaches us basic virtues as children, as we grow older, we must develop and sustain those values ourselves. Find a role model to follow. When facing difficulties, ask yourself, what would my role model do in this situation? This helps you always do what is right and live a virtuous life. 10. Contribute voluntarily. Marcus Aurelius said, "Some people, when they do something good for others, are always looking for an opportunity to ask for something in return. And some do not do that, but are still aware of it, still consider it a debt. But others don't even do that. They are like vines that produce grapes without seeking anything in return." The fifth book of Meditations encourages us to wake up each day with a mindset ready to contribute to society. Good deeds do not necessarily have to be followed by reciprocation. Contribution is done for the joy and satisfaction derived from the work itself, not for praise or gratitude from others. Sometimes we want to contribute but face difficulties in doing so. A busy life, with work, family, and other responsibilities, can make us feel like we have no time. However, contribution doesn't just mean donating money. We can contribute time, help those in need, or share items we no longer use. Contributions can come from small actions, but they carry significant meaning. Stoics always aim to create a better society. They start each day thinking about how they can help others. Always remember that no matter what you're doing, every kind act has value and will contribute to building a better community. Life is a constantly changing journey, and the philosophies of Marcus Aurelius have shown us how to face it with strength and peace. Every day, we can apply Stoic principles to become stronger, calmer, and better versions of ourselves. By living in alignment with our values, we not only take control of our fate, but also create a meaningful life. Let Marcus Aurelius's teachings guide you through every challenge. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and turn on notifications to never miss future valuable lessons. Thank you for joining us on this journey.